The X Interview, hosted by GlobalX from the Skoll World Forum.
My name is Kuraishi. I'm the president of the GlobalGiving Foundation, and we're based in Washington, D.C., and we are creating a platform for social entrepreneurs worldwide to get access to resources, financial and otherwise. We think of it as an eBay for philanthropy, where anybody can post and anybody can help. So, this is a long time in the past, but I went to high school in Germany, what was then West Germany. And on my senior field trip, we went to Berlin, the divided city. And of course, we were staying in West Berlin. And of course, one of the things you do in West Berlin is go up to the wall. And so this whole bunch of us unruly 12th graders showed up at the Berlin Wall. And at the time, on the western side of the Berlin Wall, you could walk up these steps and sit down and sort of stand on a viewing stand, which would allow you to see into no man's land between the two walls, which was mined and wired and everything, and then over into East Berlin. Now the strangest thing about East Berlin, and which has stayed with me ever since, is that the buildings look very similar to West Berlin. The physical infrastructure was very similar. But there were people there walking in the streets, and they did not turn around as we looked at them, which is just so strange. Human beings always turn around when they can feel somebody looking at them. But in East Germany, people had gotten both so used to the fact of West Germans looking in on them, but also were extremely averse, basically, to looking outside the world because they weren't allowed to. And at what point was it to go and look at West Berlin when they could never go to West Berlin? And so that day has stayed with me about the power of political frameworks and authority to change fundamental human behavior. And although I'm involved in something that is heavily reliant on technology, I still believe that the key to so many of our problems and the key to so many of our solutions lies in changing human behavior and human incentives and the things that impel people to do what they do. So 10 years from now, and this is the way I would like the world to be, not necessarily whether I think it's the most likely scenario to play out, but 10 years from now, I would like a world where social entrepreneurship is an everyday thing. I want social enterprises to be as common as Subway franchises are in the US. I don't want it to be an extraordinary, heroic effort for someone to start and build a social enterprise. I want it to be just an ordinary thing that people do to earn a living, give their communities a life, and just part of the everyday language and habits of life.
GlobalX is also on socialEdge at socialEdge.org.